I was the 5th story in the blog.
Yeah, you were one of the very first.
I was. He started January 9th.
Yeah.
Mine posted January 11th. That was right after Jackie beat. So this is Waiyde, age 5, Indianapolis, Indiana, 1966. Yes. Late spring, Easter celebration. Irish Catholics love to wear white during Easter. This was the year I knew I was different. I'd always felt like I had more feelings than my rough and tumble cousins and brothers. I liked to paint, color, make up stories, and was precocious in reading by the time I was 4. I used to look at this picture when I was little, and a few others like it, and wonder how this sweet-faced boy turned into such a rough-ass punk rock, fight-and-fuck queer man. But I know now that much of that was undiscussed reaction to all the homophobic commentary my sensitive nature evoked from my fellows. The caption under the picture says, "Please note my jaunty ascot action and my oh-so-ready to contemplate the world and fashion-dreamy stare into space." Because my grandfather loved ascots, and he would tie little ascots around. I look at this photo of me today, and I think that this boy is still inside of me, and I quite like him being part of me. Paul also asked back then for our first famous person same-sex crush, and I had 2 parts. My first famous person same-sex crush, cartoon crush, Race Bannon on Johnny Quest.
Yes.
For those of you who remember. Race was always shirtless and attentively at Dr. Quest's side. And I thought they were a couple when I was little. And I thought Johnny and Haji were their kids. I'm not kidding, my mother thought I was insane. No women were ever on the show. I did research before I wrote that. When I told my older brother about it at 6, he laughed and told me that no one lived like that, and I was stupid. Little did he know, right? My human crush was Robert Conrad on the Wild Wild West. He was ripped, furry, butch as fuck, always in super tight pants, and often half naked, and loved to fight. He reminded me of all the crazy, sexy black Irish types that populated my family and neighborhood, whose white skin was always peppered with freckles and dusted with dark hair in all well-developed working-class chest and stomach way. Super dreamy.
Let's hear for Waiyde.